what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And now the Los Angeles starters. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Doncic on the wing. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Prince down low, working on Hachimura. Prince can't hit. Now Doncic. He's putting up some terrific. And again for three.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
Believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on a shot. Hachimura against Antetokounmpo. James, right side. And he makes it on the layup. James has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Kuzma's checked in for Trent. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
13 feet out. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from James.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Lillard, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
Come on, man. Did you say, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish? Wow.
Here's Reeves, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. And rebounding the ball is so important. Here's a look at some of the best small forwards in the league at collecting boards. LeBron James, number 1.
There are some good rebounders at the small forward position. He's extraordinary on the glass.
Finney-Smith checked in for the Lakers. Here's Reeves. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And his defenses have it. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a...
The play is under video review.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Bucks making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. First free throw is good.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. He drops it from range.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Lillard left side. 4-3. Porter's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 7. Doncic passes to Reeves. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic, down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Doncic against Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Hayes with a screen on Porter to the middle. And finished off by Hayes.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
It's Prince on the wing. Check by James. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
The poor rebounding is something that the...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Finney Smith in at the 5. The shot by Lillard, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep, Reeves. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Vincent outside. Over Lillard. Again, the Lakers score. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Vincent outside. Lillard pulls down the board. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Timeout. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Kuzma comes in for Prince. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura, the pass to Vincent. Finney Smith with it. Portis picks him up. Count the basket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Hachimura outside. Inside. Here's James. Nice work inside from James.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
LeBron, attack mode.
Okay, King James. Look, there is no stopping Bron when he gets on the bounce.
Here's Lillard. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
The Lakers lead by 10. James with the ball, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Outside, Finney-Smith. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Hachimura, pass to Vincent. Three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Kuzma for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, good seeing Kuzma knock it down from deep. Wanting to keep getting better from there.
James against Kuzma. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws tonight.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Doncic. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Lakers on top, up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Checking out Los Angeles. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason.
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
We've seen.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at the Bucks, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently.
I think for the Bucks, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
We've got Kyle Kuzma, Damian Lillard out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Portis in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has his switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Here's James, and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And here we have the top free throw shooters in the league right now. Second, Damian Lillard.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Lillard passes to Kuzma. Prince against Reeves. And Prince with the bucket on the assist from Kuzma. Prince has got 5.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Doncic delivers from range.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink to 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Prince finds Lillard. Here's Prince. Lillard looking around. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for Milwaukee, Damian Lillard.
Free throw good. Lillard.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. James, outside. Back to Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail. Kuzma with the ball. Picked up by James.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The kick out to Kuzma. Doncic against Lillard. Double team on Lillard. Back to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Over James. It's Hayes with the rebound. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by James. And it's the Lakers on the break. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri showing off that athletic ability.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Lillard finds Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Double team on Lillard. It's Prince on the wing. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Physical play by LeBron inside.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Man, the defender really went after him.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the Lakers making a change here. And both free throws good for Lillard. 7 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Launches it from deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Los Angeles leading by a point. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey guys, I told you, one bucket at a time, all right? One bucket at a time, and extra pass. Extra pass. Let's go, baby.
Doc Rivers keeping his guys focused on the moment, trying to maximize the results of each possession.
Yeah, there's no value in getting too far ahead of yourself. Just run the offense the way it's designed and try to get a good shot each time.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Finney Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Sims. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Finney Smith. Knocked away. It was stolen by Lillard. On the wing, Kuzma. Checked by James. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. It's a completely new group for the Bucks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Doncic. Over Trent. And it's Doncic missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Back to Porter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And such a threat with the basketball. Porter Jr. gets those fouls often.
At the line for two, Kevin Porter Jr.
And he drops the first. Good on both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Outside Reeves. Driving inside. And that one is hammered home.
This is why you got to clog up these lanes, because Reeves will rip right through them.
Porter, the pass to Trent. Back to Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Doncic. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude. And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want to shoot in there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Milwaukee making some changes. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Portis, and Prince is subbed in for Jackson. Pass to Porter, fires the 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Reeves. Antetokounmpo is doubled. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Trent outside. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo finds Trent. And it's off from 3-point range. Lakers trail by 3. Here's James. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And they double up Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porter. And here's Lopez. Trent outside. James with a steal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
Both free throws good from James.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Damian Lillard's checked in for Trent. Lillard against Doncic. Lillard passes to Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Prince. Now here's Porter. Here's Prince. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Here's James. Count it, and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now Now, that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Here's Lillard. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun.
Here we go.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Prince in at the 3. The Bucks shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Lakers on D. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, come on, Giannis. Unreal.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Here he goes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Almost unstoppable once he gets downhill. LeBron maximizing the use of his power and agility.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he's unable to get the second one.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The 3, James connects again from distance.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest from distance in NBA history.
And with that 3, he's now 5th on the all-time career list. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Prince against James.
How many times have we seen LeBron hit a huge bucket in his career? I don't know. I've lost count, but that was beautiful to watch.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Antetokounmpo against Hachimura. And he sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. sprints against Reeves. Here's James. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with it. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. The kick out to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Antetokounmpo. Yes!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the T.O. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
On the wing, Reeves, three-pointer. He's off from three. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Damian, even through... Can you explain it?
We do everything together. Whether we win or we lose, everybody's mood in the locker room is the same. When we get on the bus after games, everything is the same. When we just stuck together, it got a little bit rough, over the losing streak. But I think because we did stick together, we was able to come out tonight and beat a good team.
It's great to see. Thanks, Dame.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.